Well, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about me working on my tractor because the other day I was using it and turned it off and I heard a big hissing noise and I'm going to go, oh, that's not good. What could that possibly be? And the back tires, which are loaded with beet juice, not calcium, it was spraying out that liquid. All the stem was at the bottom of the travel and it was spraying that liquid all over the place. So I quickly drove it into here and I put blocks under it which were loose, and then I came back the next morning and they were tight. So the floor's wet, and so it's continuing to lose it's a tubeless tire, but I think there are tubes in there. Either the stem is bad or something's gone wrong. So I got to take it off, and not tonight because it's too late in the day, but hopefully tomorrow after work, drop this tire off to get fixed. I called the place and they said they don't take appointments, just bring it in. All right, now you're short enough you can see what's going on. I don't have a hydraulic jack that's big enough to lift the tractor. I've got two little ones, but I've got house jacks, and as you can see, the house jack wouldn't fit the other way around because there was no place to turn the top, so I just turned it upside down. Nice thing about the house jacks is they don't settle. That one's plenty big enough. The tire's already up off the ground mostly, so I should have filmed me under there, but I already did that. So the tractor is lifted up on this side. It weighs, I think the tractor weighs 7,000 pounds. I'm not sure if that includes the tires being loaded or not. But anyways, I'm going to go see if I've got anything to start taking off the bolts out here. And then somehow try to roll it outside here and just let it fall on the ground. And then I'll pick it up with the forks. I'm with my dad's tractor and put it in the back of the pickup truck. Well, don't laugh. I don't have all the right tools. It looks like inch and a 1/16 fits on here nicely. I wish I had a socket. It's probably actually an inch. But like I say, I don't have all the right tools. So I'm going to try and make do here. Maybe someday I'll get some more tools. I just have a mishmash of all kinds of stuff. Nothing of it, no complete set. Yep. Let's see. All right, this is working, so that's good. Oh, I'm just waiting to smash my hand. There's 4 halfway. All right, I think I got them all loose. I started to look into wheel weights for this tractor. Well, let me back up. I used to have calcium in these tires, And it was starting to, I noticed I was getting some rust around the valve stem. I'm like, that's not right. That means that the tube was leaking, and you know, eventually rust the rim. I don't want that to happen. So I had them actually changed out to beet juice. I think the one was leaking, and so can't remember how it all happened, but so they put beet juice in them. It's supposed to be non-corrosive. And I think I actually end up having another problem with and anyways, I've had problems off and on with this, with the tires on here being loaded. Now I understand the benefits of having the loaded tires. Work with all the loader work. Got to have more weight in the back, and that the loaded tires, the weight's actually as low as you can get it. It's on the ground. It's actually where you want it, not on the axle. But if I get rid of the beet juice and put on wheel weights, I don't have any worries about the tires rusting out, the rims rusting out. But it puts the weight up higher, and it puts the weight on the axle, not on the ground. So benefits to both of them. Wheel weights are probably, I think I did a little research. I don't know if it's right or not. It would be about $1,600. I don't know if that's for one or both of them. But right now, budget means I just have to get this one fixed. Put a new tube in it, and it'll be a lot cheaper. So let me see if I can get this off without it falling on me and killing me. That's the next thing. All right, this seems like a safe angle for you. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is going to be fun putting this back together. All right, Apollo, watch out. Watch out. Here it comes. Watch out. Whoop. Well, it was actually supposed to roll down there. I got to go get my dad's tractor and the forks and move this thing. And while this is off, I'll clean this up. Oh well. Can't pick it up now. It weighs too much. tomorrow night after work, I'll load this into the back of the truck and take it to get repaired. So the last time I did this, I had to borrow a friend's tractor, because once you take the tire off the tractor, how do you load it into the truck? The big dilemma. But luckily I've got a second tractor to borrow. All right, this is the part of the video. This is the part of the video where I have to apologize. I didn't film it. My father came over to help me, and it really literally only took about maybe 10-15 minutes to get the tire off the truck and on to the, or located to the, on the tractor. And about 3/4 of the way through, I said, oh, I was supposed to film this. So you'll just have to imagine it. All right, check it out. I forgot to film putting this tire on, and then my dad was here and we had it all the way on. Oh, I forgot to film it. So they put way too much air in this. It says 18 pounds, max pressure is like 25 pounds in here. And the tractor's all sitting crooked. Anyways, you can see what I did. I tightened these back up and I put witness marks in so I can keep an eye on them, make sure they're not loosening up. So after checking getting this down to 18 pounds, I said, oh, I should check this one. And I got the valve stem up near the top. And I said, well, I tried to use the tester here, the air pressure tester. And I think it's windshield washer fluid kept coming out. That's not right. And then all of a sudden the valve inside stopped working. I couldn't put air in, I couldn't get anything out. And so I just took it out, because I said there shouldn't be liquid up this high. They should only be like 3/4 full. So I just took it out because I want to get all this liquid down below the valve stem so that I can add air and be able to test it. As you can see, I got smart and I put blocks under here so tractor wouldn't tip over. But I'm just gonna sit here and wait till that thing, all the liquid comes out to that level. Then I'll put a new valve stem in, and then I'll pump it back up to 18 pounds of pressure and see if everything works. Anyway, the tractor's crooked. Not supposed to be crooked. It wasn't crooked before. Still dripping. I put in the valve inside of the valve stem, but I don't think it's the right one because I couldn't get it to seat and stop the air from leaking out. The ones that came out had a black gasket. This one has a red gasket. So I got more blocks under here. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the auto parts store and see if there is a different valve. Let's see in here. Let's dump them out. So the red ones are new. And of course this black one was falling apart. That's the one that came out of it. It's a little bit, it looks exactly the same. I don't know why it's not. When I thread it in, it doesn't seem to be holding air. Don't know. I hope it's not the valve stem and I have to take this tire off. And I don't know. We're gonna go. First step, go to the auto body store and find out what's going on. All right, I am not a mechanic, and this is the valve stem out of the tractor, and I obviously screwed the new valve too deep. I don't think it was the right valve. Now let's get this cap off of here. And I couldn't get it back out. I don't know. I screwed it in, I guess, too deep. pain in the neck. But luckily this part unthreads from the looks like the tube. This threads into the tube, so maybe I can get a new one of these and the right valve inside. Yeah, I guess you just learn by doing and making mistakes. It's been a few days back working on the tractor. I did find a new order a new, it's not the Schrader valve, it holds the Schrader valve and screws onto the inner tube stem. I bought a new one, put it on this tire, inflated the tire up to 15 pounds, and this morning it's down to 0. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna inflate the tire again, and then I'm gonna back up so the stem is just into the liquid, and I'll hopefully be able to see exactly where the leak is. I may have, if the tube stem is leaking, then this tire's got to come off and got to go get a new tube. Not what I'm looking forward to. So first step, fill this thing with some air. Oh, help if you take the cap off. Put it in my pocket so I'm sure to lose it. All right, I just checked the valve and it's not leaking. Nothing's coming out because it's down low enough now. You can just see it. It should be in the liquid area. Something's wrong with the pressure gauge. So I know we've got another one around the house. I'm going to go look for it. I drive the tractor out into the sun, and then we'll see what's what. We lucked out. The valve stem is at the top of the travel. So I found another pressure tester. Let's see what this one reads. The other one didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, that's good, but it's way too much air. Guess you're not going to see me take this tire off because it doesn't seem to be leaking air. The tire pressure gauge seemed to be faulty, giving me the impression that after I had filled it up last night that it was back down to 0. But anyway, I found another pressure tester, and they're supposed to be at 18 pounds, but they're about 20 pounds. So I'm just going to work with them and see how they go. All right, I'm sorry that this video is missing footage, and I am also not sorry that I don't have to take this tire off. Last night I filled up the tires, and I didn't fill up the tires. Last night I checked the tires again, and I used the tractor for about a half an hour. I didn't baby it. I used it just like I normally would, and then I said I'm going to put it back in the barn. I'll put blocking back under it, and we'll check it in the morning. And this morning nothing changed. Air pressure, nothing changed at all, so I consider that fixed. Time to move on to something bigger and better. All right, thanks for watching this incomplete video. We'll see you on the next one.